Hey Cam, just wanted to kind of touch base with you as a power play guy, especially. Um, there's all these new faces that are coming in. A number of these guys have experience on the power play. Are you excited to just kind of see what kind of internal competition there might be to get on one of those two power play units and see if you guys can improve that area?
Absolutely. I think being on the power play is a privilege. Obviously it's your best players on the power play, and I take a lot of pride in that as well. But yeah, I mean, anytime you can, be competitive and push each other as an organization and as a team, I think that's the most important. That's how you get to the level that you want to get to, and hopefully a lot of these new guys will help the power play out.
Next, we'll go to Shawn Dunagan at Channel 10. Go ahead, Shawn.
Hey, Cam, Nick mentioned that this is going to be more of a sprint to the playoffs instead of what it normally is. How different of a mindset is that going into this season with such a short training camp and not as many games as normal?
Yeah, I mean, you definitely want to start off on the right foot. And I think we've been doing that as a team. The last month, we've been practicing really hard here and pushing each other and treating it like it's, almost training camp practices and skating at the end. So I think we're going to be in great conditioning. And I know, obviously, you guys all know Torts is going to push us even harder. And I think it's going to be great for us, especially when we start just with having no exhibition games. So, yeah, we definitely want to start off on the right foot.
Next, we'll go to Aaron Portzline. Go ahead, Porty.
Hey, Cam, thanks for doing this. You're a guy who has committed, obviously, to this franchise, this city. What are your thoughts? How do you handle Pierre-Luc's situation? Do you say something? Do you try to recruit him to stay as you did Panarin a couple of years ago? What does a veteran player think of the current situation?
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, it's his decision, and it's above my pay grade. I mean, I've already chatted with Luke, but as a teammate, and he's signed up 2 more years, so as of now, treat him as one of our teammates, and we definitely need him to play well for us. But it's at the end of the day, I guess it's his decision, and but he's locked up for a couple of years, so we have to treat him like a teammate, and yeah, we'll go from there.
Next, we'll go to Tom Gulitti. Go ahead, Tom.
Hi, Cam. I know Nick just said you guys have gotten a chance to skate some with Max already. What have you thought of? What do you think he can add to the team, and maybe being on that line? What do you think you guys could be capable of that actually stays together as a line?
Yeah, I'm very excited to start with Max. You can already see how much skill he has, and he seems like a pass first guy, which always gets me excited, even though he can score a lot of goals as well. But yeah, I mean, he can slow the game down. He wants the puck. So it gives me a chance to kind of get lost. And I know that he's going to be looking for me all the time. And I'm definitely excited to see how he does, and definitely excited to play with him.
Next, we'll go to Dave Maetzold. Go ahead, Metzy.
Had a little trouble with the unmute button there. Cameron, Torch just talked about the need to score more goals for this team. And he used the phrase, you need to release yourselves a little bit and maybe play. I don't know. You tell me what your interpretation is of that particular phrase in terms of finding a way to find more offense for this team.
Yeah, I think just getting to the dirty areas. That's where I score a lot of my goals, and where a lot of guys score their goals as well. And it's not always bar down or tic-tac-toe plays. It's getting pucks through and letting your teammates or line mates get an opportunity to get a rebound goal. But I think we definitely have to make it harder for ourselves to get to the blue, and fight for that ice and those inches. Yeah, I think we're all capable of scoring goals. I take a lot of pride in that as well. So I'm excited to get going and, start off good.
Next, we'll go to Whitney Harding. Go ahead, Whitney.
Hey, Cam, along those same lines, Torch said earlier that he needs to look at how he coaches to try to maybe change things up to kind of get that offense opened up and moving. What is it like to play for a guy who's been this successful, but is still always looking at how he can make himself better?
Yeah, I think he's done a great job since he's been here, helping us all out and pushing us and holding everyone accountable. I think he'll be the first guy to say that he'll kind of let us play freely once we get into the offensive zone. It's just, playing the right way in the defensive zone in order us to, make that transition into the offensive zone to let our skill take over. So I don't think it's anything new for us. I think it's just guys getting in the right mindset of getting into those dirty areas to score some greasy goals, as I keep saying. But we're going to have to score by committee this year.
Of one more for Cam, we'll go to Jeff Svoboda. Go ahead, Jeff.
Basically, in some ways, the same question, but as it pertains to you, I know you've kind of talked a little bit coming into this year, even talked going into the bubble about how important it was for you to do more production-wise, and I think you did that there. But is this year kind of a year where you want to show again what you're capable of and produce more offensively?
Yeah, it's I'm obviously an offensive guy, and I like scoring goals, getting points. I think that's what kind of fuels my energy a lot, and just confidence-wise, playing with energy and confidence, and I showed that in the bubble. And just excited to be back with the guys and to push each other. Be one of the leaders and lead by example on the ice. And definitely, I take a lot of pride in getting points and scoring goals. And I can't wait to get going right on the 14th.
Great. Thanks, Cam.